Mythic Dawn Commentaries 2. Snowball will be reading this. But it is still, the title in here is different. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes, Book 2 by Manikar Cameron. Whosoever findeth this document, I call him brother. Answers are liberations, where the slaves of Malaboj, that come to know Numantia cast down their jailer King Mazatak, at which the Xerxes Mysterium calls Arcanian Mazatak, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers, and whose flesh was opened on the rocks thereon, and those angels who loved him no longer did drink from his boneyard ichors, screaming, "Let's all know free will, and do as they will." Your coming was foretold, my brother, by the Lord Dagon in his Book of Razors. You are to come as idols drop away from you one by one. You are exalted in the eyes that have not yet set on you. You, swain too well travel to shatterer of mantles, you, brother, are to sit with me in paradise and be released of all unknowns. Indeed, I shall show you his book and its foul and many-feathered rubric, so that you can put into symbols what you already know. The sphere of destruction is but the milk of the unenslaved. I fault not your stumbling, for they are expected and given grace by the oils. I crave not your downfalls, though without them you might surpass me, even in the coming earth of all infinities. Lord Dagon wishes you no ills, but the momentous... Lord Dagon wishes you no ills, but the momentous. And as he wants, you must want. And so learn from the pages of God this: the ritual of want. Whisper to the earth, and earth, where the meddlers take no stones except to blood, as blood is blood, and to the crackling of bone, as bone is bone, and so to crack and answer and fall before the one and one. I call you dragon as brother and king. Tides? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, tides. Tides of Dreug. Tides of Dreug, 7 and 7. Drought of oil, 1 and 1. Circles drawn by wet debilities. 3 concentric, and let their lower blood fall where it may. A birth watched by blackbirds, hearthfire first, incant the following when your hearing becomes blurred. That is a very strange paragraph. See... That does not make sense. Just a second. It still doesn't make sense. And I just bumped the microphone. Sorry about that. See in raptured. Conraptured, he who finally goes unrecorded. Well, I'm wasting too much time. Conraptured, he who finally goes unrecorded. Recorded, the slaves that without knowing turn the wheel. Conslaved, all the children of the Erebus as it is. That word still makes no sense. And that was the second dramatic reading of Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes, or Mythic Dawn Commentaries 2. Have a good day. Bye-bye.